everyone, today I'm going to show you how to make the viral crab dip bagel, so let's get started with the video. First we're going to cook some snow crab legs. In a pot filled with water, add 1 tablespoon of vinegar. The vinegar is going to make the crab legs easier to crack. Then bring the water to a boil and cook 2 snow crab leg clusters. Boil the snow crabs for 5 minutes. Once the snow crab has finished cooking, take it out of the pot and set it to the side. Repeat this process with the second snow crab leg cluster. When you're finished, crack the crabs open and remove the crab meat inside. We're going to use the snow crab meat as a topping for the crab dip bagels, so when you're finished, set the crab meat to the side. Next, in a large bowl, add 4 ounces of softened cream cheese, a 1/4 cup of sour cream, 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise, 1 teaspoon of lemon juice, a 1/2 teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce, 1/2 teaspoon of hot sauce, 1/2 tablespoon of minced garlic, a 1/4 cup of Monterey Jack cheese, a 1/4 cup of green onions, 1/2 teaspoon of Old Bay, and a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. Then mix everything together until well combined. Once everything is mixed together, fold in 8 ounces of lump crab meat. When you're finished, add the crab dip mixture into a Ziploc bag. Next, cut off the tip at the bottom of the Ziploc bag so you can use it as a homemade piping bag. Then set it to the side. Next, place a bagel on a cutting board. Then, using a knife, score the bagel like an X. Make sure you don't cut the bagel all the way through. Then score the bagel again. Your bagel should look like this when you're finished. Now pipe the crab dip into the cuts. Then pipe some of the crab dip at the center of the bagel as well. Repeat this process with the rest of your bagels. When you're finished, place the bagels on a baking sheet lined with tinfoil. Next we're going to make some Cajun butter. In a small bowl, melt 2 tablespoons of butter. Then add a 1/4 teaspoon of Cajun seasoning. Mix the butter and seasonings together and then brush the butter onto the bagels. Next, add shredded sharp cheddar cheese on top of each bagel. Then sprinkle Old Bay and paprika on top of each bagel as well. When you're finished, place the bagels in the oven at 375 degrees for 10 minutes. When the bagels have finished baking in the oven, place them on a plate. Now we're going to add the toppings to the bagels. The original crab dip bagel had corn, so I just added some sauteed corn on top of each bagel. By the way, I cooked the corn by tossing it in some butter and Cajun seasoning in a skillet over medium heat for a few minutes. Next, add the snow crab meat we prepared before on top of the bagels. By the way, I tossed the snow crab meat in the leftover Cajun butter to give it a little extra flavor, and I highly suggest you do the same, it tasted so good. Finally, sprinkle some parsley and paprika on top of the bagels, and after that you are all done. And this is the finished result. These crab dip bagels are absolutely delicious and definitely a must try. It's creamy and crabby on the inside, and the Cajun butter gives it a little kick while the corn adds a bit of sweetness. I completely understand why it went viral. The original viral crab dip bagel is from Cafe Dear Leon, and I'll have a link to their Instagram down in the description below. Alright, that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Everything I used in this video will be down in the description below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!